Back at you on another video coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So the question of the day is submission a bad thing? What's this submission thing really all about when it comes to women submitting to the quote right man, that dude? Now, here's the deal. What they've done with submission, or the word submission, or the idea or the concept of submission, of a woman submitting to a man, they've taken that whole concept and pretty much prostituted it, convoluted it. They made it seem like we're talking about slavery. They've taken the whole idea of a woman submitting to a man and made it seem like it pertains to slavery. But no. A woman submitting to that dude, the right man, that's a great thing. Because a woman submitting to a man, he's uplifting her. He's upgrading her. He's enlightening her. That's what submission really means. Submission doesn't mean you're up here and you're down here. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody being better than anybody. But that's what they've done in the mainstream media. They made it seem like as a man you're better than a woman if a woman submits to you. No, that's not what it's about. It's all about enlightening a woman. You know, you upgrading the woman. You're helping your woman that hopefully you're planning on being with. You're helping her become the best version of her as a woman. That's what it's all about. That's what the whole submitting to a man is all about. And of course, it has to be the right man. You have to be the right man for that woman. That's what this is all about. And almost, I'm going to say a good 95% of women that I've been with, we don't necessarily have to be in a relationship, but if they spend a lot of time around me, they're better off today than they was 10, 20 years ago. You can go ask them. If you happen to see anybody, if you ever meet me in person, and if you see any woman around me, ask them how long they've been around me, and let them tell you, hey, have your life gotten better since you've been around him or since you've known him? I can almost guarantee you the answer is going to be yes. Guarantee you. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, really. It's about you putting yourself around people that's going to push you forward. Because at the end of the day, people either pushing you forward or holding you back. Now, there's a few people that probably would say something negative. But the only reason they would say something negative is because they're a hater. And they couldn't stand, or they still probably can't stand, they didn't like what I stood for. They don't like what I stand for. They don't like the type of person that I am. They don't like that I care about family, friends, and I like to associate and do things around my friends and family. That's what they didn't like about me. Sure, they like being around me because, oh, he goes places, he hangs around different people, he goes to events. Yeah, that's entertainment to them. But a lot of those hating ass women didn't like what I stood for. They didn't like the type of man I was. So those are the people that would say something negative because they were haters. They were haters. They wanted me to submit to them. For what? They wasn't doing anything. I wasn't learning anything from most of those women. I upgraded them. I showed them a better life. I showed them a better way. I taught them how to fish. So if I'm teaching you how to fish, if I'm enlightening you, why the hell should I submit to you? It's just backwards. But a lot of these women out here today that are promoting something else that has to do with a man, with a woman submitting to a man, they had that independent, crazy mindset. And it doesn't make logical, practical sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even add up. A lot of these women are just following the status quo. And the status quo is not working for them. They don't have no fruits and no labor, have nothing to show for their way of thinking. But they're going along with it anyway because it feels good. So, there ain't nothing wrong with a woman submitting to a man. As long as he's that dude. As long as he's the type of dude that's going to enlighten her, show her a better way. And what more can you ask for? And hopefully, y'all will be together for a long time in some capacity, some form of relationship. You don't gotta be marriage but what more can you ask for? People either pushing you forward or holding you back. There's no in between. So hey, that's all I got in this video. Hey, if you like this video, check out my Patreon. That's patreon.com/sharpgame. And give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.